Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest Arc Chapter 19, and it was pretty good, honestly. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm a little nervous about what happens at the end, but we'll get to that. So, we last left off with Natsu and the gang fighting the Water God Dragon, and Toka back at the Guild Hall doing her thing, but they don't really talk about her at all in this chapter. It was mostly a big battle scene, which was really cool. I enjoyed this chapter overall for the battle. Natsu basically taking charge and fighting the Water God Dragon with backup from Gray, Urza, and Wendy and Lucy. Yeah, overall, I thought the battle went pretty well. I mean, not for them, but I thought it was a really cool battle overall. So, they're in a bit of a bind here. The Water God Dragon is basically walling all of their attacks. They got nothing to attack him with that's super powerful and can really get him. He's got the ocean above them, and water pillars or spires or whatever are coming down from the wall of ocean, the ceiling that he's created of water, and they can't really do anything about that. It's basically destroying the entire town, and even Gray's ice magic is really not doing great. He tries to attack the Water God Dragon with some ice make magic, and the Water God Dragon has control over water, so ice really doesn't do anything to him at all, so he just turns it back into ice. And Urza and Lucy can't really do anything because he turns basically a stairway of ice into water, so they drop to the ground, and it's basically they can't do anything. Meanwhile, Natsu is up there trying his darn best. Like, he is doing God's work, really. Water God's work. I don't know, whatever. But he is doing everything he can do. He's even pulling out some Fire King Dragon magic to that's his like trump card. I liken his Fire King's Dragon magic, fire magic, to kind of the to some degree. I mean, maybe I'm wrong in this analogy, but like kind of like the Super Saiyan God stuff in Dragon Ball Super, where it's like when he first got it and he had like the tattoo on his arm and that was his final thing to try to kill Zeref. That was like, oh, it's a big explosive thing, and once all that magic's gone, it's gone. But now he can basically call upon like an extra level of power, fire power, literally, whenever he needs it. Normally he just does his normal fire dragon magic, but when he really needs to dig deep, he can summon this like extra hot flame, so to speak. So I like that a lot. I mean, it's happened multiple times throughout the last arc of the normal story, and then I think maybe this, I don't know. But it's happened multiple times, but I just think it's a neat trick that he does. He tries one last dragon slaying secret art thing, and that basically is no-go. He gets basically sucked up into the water, into the sky, into a vortex that the Water God Dragon has summoned. And right as he's about to kind of go under, he's got his face there, he gets pulled out by a dragon hand, and it's basically saying, yo, Water God Dragon, lay off. I have a problem with this. It feels like all the sequel mangas that are going on right now, like Boruto has a character that is similar to another character from the original series, and I'm afraid that's going to be that. It's going to be the same person because I don't want that. But this is like, Igneel is dead. Why? Igneel is dead during the fight with Alvarez at the end of the main arc of the story. Natsu says that he used up all of the normal, like all of the magic he had left of Igneel. So why is Igneel back? Like, just let him rest. If you want to give Natsu a power-up of some sort, have it be power of friendship, power of family, or whatever you want to do. But I don't know if I care about this. I guess we don't know too much about it at this point. Like, if in the next chapter, it ends up just being Natsu powers up and that's it, fine. But I don't want Igneel to come back. It's too much of a cop-out. Igneel and the rest of the dragons should be dead. Especially Igneel, honestly, because he got freaking torn apart by Acnologia. I don't know if I care for it, what they're setting up here. And that's a real shame because I really enjoyed the entire chapter. I can't give the chapter a bad review in general because it was pretty badass. Between Natsu basically just going all out, everybody trying to get up to the water dragon and attack him, and the water god dragon just giving no mind, paying no mind to them. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was a fast-paced chapter that was really cool. Then at the end, it's just like this thing that, like, why do they need to do that? That he doesn't need to come back at all. And I feel like if you're gonna do something, at least have it be in a similar way to like how Wendy called upon that like Emerald Dragon guy during the Eclipse Project arc. Like, at least have it be like specifically it is a ghost, not like, oh, here's this thing that can intervene in battles and whatever. Like, again, we don't know what's gonna happen. For all I know, it's just gonna end up being a power up or something like that for Natsu, and I'm sure it will be. But I'm a little afraid that it's just gonna be, oh, Egneal's here, and then that's how they take on all the god dragons, and because all the dragons return in some capacity, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't like it. I don't like it. It seems like a cop-out, especially after a character that had such a big death. Like, come on. Leave him dead. Let his legacy, like, live on as Natsu as opposed to, oh, he's back again. Yeah, honestly, this is, I hate that this is taking up so much of a big part of this review, but I think it's such a big, important piece of this chapter that if you're going to have Natsu get saved, have it be by means of realistic, I don't know, have it be realistic and not an asshole, basically. Like, don't have a character that has died a very valiant and awesome death and deserves to rest in peace, and then have him come back and just be like, oh, well, I've been alive this entire time, blah, 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 blah. Because I don't know. I don't know if the rest of the dragons are going to be alive, or whether this is just a one-off thing, or whether he's just going to be alive, or what. But I'm very cautious about this. So far, I have really been enjoying this sequel arc of Fairy Tail, and this could really kind of bum me out a little bit, even though I like all the other stuff that's going on. So, I don't know. Overall, I enjoyed the chapter. I am super psyched about seeing more fight with Water God Dragon, no matter what happens. I think overall this fight has just been really cool, and I'm interested to see if they could take him out without killing him, or whether it's just like, that's the sad point. You gotta kill him, you gotta kill him, you gotta kill him. But anyways, I really enjoyed this chapter overall. I did not quite like the ending, basically the last page. I'm not gonna rage about it, I guess, but I'm a little cautious about it. Anyways, that's all I've got to really say about this chapter. I thought it was overall pretty good. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. And remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I would greatly appreciate it. And remember to subscribe and click the bell so that you can get all kinds of notifications about when I upload my videos. I will see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.